Do you ever have those moments where you look at your life and you think, there's got to be an easier way than this? Not because you're trying to avoid hard work, but because deep down you know the way that we were taught to work just doesn't make sense anymore. If you've never heard of the word digital marketing or the idea of a 2-hour workday, do me a favor, stick with me for a few minutes. I promise this isn't one of those quit your job and go be an influencer conversations. This is practical, it's real, and honestly, I wish somebody had explained it to me years earlier. Most of us grew up believing the only way to earn a living was the old fashioned way, right? You wake up early, you commute, clock in, you clock out, come home tired, repeat. Work hard, stick with it, retire someday, hopefully. But what no one tells you is that you can do everything right, follow all the rules, and still end up stressed, behind, and worried about retirement. And if you've ever laid awake at night with that little knot in your stomach, wondering if this is all there is, you're not alone. I felt the exact same way. So let me explain digital marketing in the simplest, most down-to-earth way that I can. Look, companies today are willing to pay regular people to share digital products online. You don't need inventory. You don't need a storefront. You don't need to press your friends and family or chase people around. Think of it like this. Years ago, someone would open a shop on Main Street. Today, that street is the internet. And that shop, it's your phone. Digital marketing is simply learning how to share products that help people online. Now, using platforms you already scroll every day. And when someone buys through your link, you get paid. There's no boxes, no shipping, no stocking, right? No monthly fees, no old school MLM stuff. I spent 17 years in that world, and I'll tell you, I wouldn't send anyone down that road. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need a following. You don't need to be outgoing. What you need is a plan, a blueprint, and the right support. And that's exactly what the Legacy Builder program gives you. When you join us, you open the door to a completely done-for-you system. You get a step-by-step training, the 10K and 30-day blueprint, a community of over 56,000 people cheering you on, and the ability to earn 100% commission on the products that you own. You get 4 digital programs to choose from. You get a pre-built automated website, you get weekly mentoring, ongoing support, and a blueprint that has helped thousands of beginners get their business off the ground. And when you complete the training, you become a certified licensed reseller, which means you're officially approved to resell the products legally and profitably. You can start even if you've never heard the word digital marketing until today. But let me be honest for a moment here with you. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're feeling stuck or stressed or tired of the same old routine over and over, the next year is going to look exactly like the last year unless you decide to try something different. And if you're Gen Xer like myself, you know time isn't slowing down for any of us. Waiting doesn't make life easier. It just makes the window smaller. Every day you delay building something for yourself is another day you're building someone else's dream. And I say that with complete respect because I lived that reality for years. So if something inside you is whispering, maybe this is worth looking into, don't ignore that. You're not committing to anything by learning more. You're just exploring a path that may finally give you more time, more control, and more breathing room. So go ahead, click the link in my bio, watch the short overview, get a feel of how the Legacy Builder program works, and see if it fits with what you are looking for in your life. Because if you're tired of always being on, it might be time to build a business that works when you don't. And trust me, the 2-hour workday hits different when the system is running 24/7 behind you.